Good evening. This is Dr. Tony Jones, Superintendent of Greenwich Public Schools, sharing tonight our Summer Learning 2024. First of all, when we look at what our summer school goals were based on, in K-8, there were two primary focus areas, literacy and numeracy. In numeracy, we had 3 to 4 targeted strands. In high school, it's primarily credit recovery and core graduation requirements, acceleration, and enrichment opportunities. Our program calendar and invite criteria looks like the following. We started this past summer on July 2nd and we ended on August 7th. And what you'll notice is the times are different according to the needs, whether that was general education, ESY, which is extended school year for our special education students, or if it was a core content area for something like Algebra 1 or our ELL newcomers, level 1 and level 2. Again, all the times are different according to the time required in order to help students be successful. When we look at our enrollment and success this past summer, K-6 students that attended at least 80% of summer school, on average, they either gained or did not regress over the 25-day program, and this is measured by their priority DIBELS subtest for their grade level. Also, the number of students attending 7 and 8 summer school, 80% of these days, was too small of a number to really report the data because it was 1 or 2 students per grade who were able to attend 80% of the time. When we look at grades 5 through 12th in our secondary sections and courses, we had 3 sections of 5th grade, and then you'll note that grades 6, 7, and 8, and also middle school ELL each had 1 section. We had 4 bridging courses this year with 50 students total. We also offered 15 different courses for 74 students that were non-ESY at the high school level. Some of our coursework and grades, when you look at ELL for high school, we had 11 students. That's not a graded course. We also had students enrolled in English 11 and 12, semester 1, semester 2, also English 9-10, semester 1, semester 2, and very successful pass rate this summer with our coursework. When we look at students who attended 80% of summer school and they were present for pre and post assessments in grades kindergarten through 6th grade, we were very pleased with what we saw at the end of summer. When you look over on the far right and you're looking at the average point difference from the pre to the post test, our main goal is to make sure that we do not have summer slide. Summer school is only 25 days long, and to have students attend 80% is that 20-day mark. We have a lot of students that don't attend the 80%. So our goal is not to have summer slide, and that's what you see in that data, where they're either just relatively flat, so when they come in September, they're ready to go again, where they left off when they left us in June, or you may have some areas where you do see gains, like with our kindergarten, the correct letter sounds. And again, the goal is no summer slide. When we look at our attendance this past summer, we invited 42 middle schoolers, but we only had 26 who decided to attend. In our EL program, we invited 9. We had 8 who attended. For our bridging courses, we had 50 students who wanted to be involved in bridging, and you'll notice all 50 attended and 100%. And at the high school in credit recovery, again, we had 62 who were registered, and 61 of those actually attended, and they were there 98.3% of the time, which was great. When we look at grades 5 through 12 summer school attendance, again, we are looking at ESY, and we had 41 who were eligible to attend. 28 of those decided to attend. We didn't have any ESY summer course attendance. Community Connections, we had 9 who registered, 7 decided to attend the program. And in our secondary ESY, we had 18 who were eligible, and 14 of those chose to attend this past summer. When we look at grades pre-K through 4 summer school attendance, these are the number of students who were registered. You'll notice we had a large number of preschool students and pretty equal most of our other grade levels between that 30 and 40 mark. We had 55 students and their families who chose the K4 tutoring model, which means that they choose 2 or 3 days a week and they come in for targeted tutoring sessions instead of staying for all of the literacy and numeracy all 5 days of the week. And that was 318 students who were serviced this summer for summer school attendance. When we look at our pre-K through 12 plus staffing, we're looking at elementary ESY and non-ESY. We had a large group this year of 75 teachers, 51 professional assistants, and again, most of the professional assistants are working in areas like our extended school year for special education. We always have a nurse on site, an IT individual, we have an administrative assistant, and also a site supervisor, which is required to make sure that the building runs safe. In secondary, for ESY and non-ESY, it took 24 teachers this past summer, 22 professional assistants, and again, different buildings, so they also require the nurse, the IT, the administrative assistant, and a site supervisor for secondary. When we look at what summer school costs, we're looking at the actual expense. ESY in total with staffing was just over $589,000. The cost for regular summer school staffing was just over $568,000. The transportation cost, of which all belongs to the ESY special education programming for July and August, and then you also have the July and August monitors. All in all, the total cost for summer learning was just over $1.4 million. We also, when you look at what happened in the previous summer, in the summer of 2023, and you want to compare that, what you'll notice is ESY staffing salaries are slightly higher. That's not unusual to see, very close number. Non-ESY staffing, last year that was $423,000. This year, $568,000. So what you see, a little bit of an increase in salary and just the number of people it took to run the summer program. In the transportation cost in 2023 was actually higher than our transportation cost for 2024. And we spent a little bit more in materials and supplies this summer. Last year it was just over $25,000, this year $35,000. So again, what we saw was the program compared to the summer before was relatively the same cost. It saw an increase of $128,699. And we did bring in $47,763 in tuition. As a reminder, we are not bringing in as much in tuition as we did 5, 6, 7 years ago. That is primarily because we are meeting our students' needs during the regular school year. So our students who want to take advanced mathematics, and that's where most of the bridging courses come in, they are able to do that during the school year. So it's only those students who decide at the end of the year they really want to jump a level where they will take these extra courses in the summer. But again, we're meeting kids' needs from September through June, so we don't have as many students who need to enroll in a tuition course. Thank you.